It's freaking hot here. God, it's like stagnant, not a breeze one. You can fart, and about 3 days later, you come back, still smell it. Stanky. Boop. Smell me. Do want to give you the lowdown of what we're using. We are using a Savage Model 64F. This is a semi-auto 22. Do have a cheap Bass Pro Shops, a little 30 millimeter red dot, extra mags, of course, 2 standards, stingers, varmint, and we have varmint loaded. It's a good little gun. You know, it's by itself. I think it was like 170 bucks out the door or something like that. I think the little optic on it was pretty cheap for the most part. It is dovetail, and then for the, I guess, the mount, I'm gonna do some screwy stuff. ugliest bat pod in the world, I'll tell you what. But even just like iron sights, this little thing is a beauty. So I'll give you a lowdown. And we are in a safe area. This is my gun range. Yes, there's trash. I need to get rid of it. But for the bigger stuff, go way down yonder. All right, so we are just about 20 yards. And I got 5 different kinds of ammo in here. I got the regular 22, all right? I want to say that is either a Gila or a Winchester. Your standard 1200 foot per second ammo. I got the very next 2 loads. So I got them stacked in 2s, right? This is the very next load right here. This is 710. We'll see if this cycles and if it's quieter. Then I have some 60 grain subsonic 900 some odd feet per second. Then I have 2 of the stingers, which they're coming out. This is actually a whole box of stingers right here at 1260. Oh, that's varmint. That's the gold ones. Never mind. The stingers are coming out like 1670 or something. And those are the targets. And I'll just make sure I was squared up. So you see the holes. So I'm going to be hitting the middle right and the 2 bottom targets. Let's see what's going on here. See how high they drop or low, they raise or whatever. We're pretty square for the most part. That was the first batch, and my scope actually fell off. So I put a little cheap red dot on there. It seems to be working pretty well. If I get my phone to focus. There. So I mean, this is what I'm working with here. No magnification whatsoever. Okay, so gun is hot. Here we go. So middle right. Okay, guns on safety. Okay, so keep in mind, I'm doing this one-handed, so I'm a little shaky. But I mean, it's not too bad. That's gonna get you on target for the most part. It's not too good either, so back to the drawing board. All right, gun is back in active mode. So these 2 are the quiet rounds. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the same target. Here we go. Aha, it didn't cycle. So yeah, it definitely didn't cycle. But here is the second round of the same target. Safety off. Definitely quiet. What's it didn't cycle again. Yeah, it didn't cycle again. So let's see what's up. So either I'm pulling or they just like going low and left. That's these 2 right here. Next we'll do the 60 grain subsonic 950 feet per second. Yeah, just FYI, neither one of those 710 feet per second rounds came out. They squashed themselves. Ooh, that is not pretty. So I got the 60 grains in here, and the 60 grains are just ridiculous looking. Look like freaking bananas. Okay, guns off. So I'm going lower left target. We'll see what's up. Okay, I pulled a little to the right and low, on that lower left target on the second shot. The first shot was, it seemed spot on. We're gonna see. Okay, so that's a 60 grain. We got a, I guess you'd call that a flyer. Some of those are bad shots. I would consider that a bad shot. That's a decent shot. It's not a good shot, especially at 20 yards with a just a red dot, no magnification. Felt good. The gun, it operated correctly. So back at it again. Okay, so the very next two are the varmint rounds. I'm actually gonna hit the same target since we have a little bit of data to back up where we're at. Actually, I'm gonna do one lower left, and then I'm gonna do the other one on the right. So, okay, both those are much louder than the 710 foot per second. Much louder. They're coming out a little bit hotter, like 1260 or something like that. So both of those shot high. That's one of them right there. You can tell, even the actual splatter itself is a little bit more. But both were a little high. High to the right on that one, high to the left on that one. I think it's kind of hard to tell since the entire dot kind of covers up the reticle. So there's that. Not too bad though. That will get you on target. Once again, I mean, it's just a thumb. It's just a thumb. That's all it is. It's a quarter. All right. Those cycled well. The gun is back in active mode. The next two rounds are the stinger rounds. They're coming out like 1640 or some dumb stuff. We're going to be aiming at the lower right target. In fact, I actually want to zoom in. Let's see if I can still do this at the same time. See where he's kind of hit. There we go. Way louder. Holy smokes. Second round. Whew. That was definitely a dirty round, to tell you what. Gun cycled well. Those are the only two, the little 740. They're 710 feet per second rounds. Those are trash. Oh, I can't say trash. They worked really nice. So let's go check. Okay, so both rounds are over here. Obviously, this was the regular varmint round. These were both of the stingers. They actually shot low. I'm not sure why. I don't know if the parabola is a little bit different after it exits the rifle. Because there is a rise and a drop, right? So that might be a little bit different. It's individually tested, I guess you'd say. But not too bad. I mean, consistently, I'm back out of here. I mean, we're on a quarter. We're not shooting dimes by any kind of good distance though. But if that's a varmint, you got them. That was 5 different rounds right there, plus one. We had a flyer. And so let's see how the sounds differentiate on this. Y'all, it's hot here in Texas. It's beautiful, right? But golly, it's hot. Okay, so we are doing everything in the same order, right? We got the regular standard 22 LR. Then we got the quiet, right? And then we got the subsonic, okay? And then we have, I think we have, what do we have? Oh, we have the varmint, right? And then we have the stingers. The stingers are very last. So, weapon is charged, and we're just gonna peg the steel just to see what it does. I do want to capture a little bit of the smoke cloud. I want to see what I want to show y'all what I'm looking at here. And the phone's kind of cheating. All right, those are the regular two. These are the 710 feet per second. They're gonna jam. Yep, did not cycle. All right, next one's in. You know, we can hack this, right? Yes, we can. Come on, work with me here. Work with me here. Definitely quiet. Okay. Didn't cycle again. So next ones are the 60 grain. All right, so, oh, that's a hit. Golly, that thing hits so hard. Next ones are the Varmit. Wow. And the next ones are the Stingers. Woo! And click. All right. So my prognosis is, if you're going to do these 710-foot quiet 22s, a lever action or a bolt action would be the way to go. Everything else seems to function in a semi though. So that's a fresh hit. That's a fresh hit. I don't know exactly where it's at there. That's a fresh hit. That's a fresh hit. I can't tell what's what though. As long as you hear the sound difference, I guess. So I'm gonna keep on plinking. Just want to give you guys a, I guess, an informative video. So let's go back at it. Oh my God, took the video just tall mode. I can't stand tall mode. So these are honed in varmint rounds. That's 5 shots and that's 5 shots. That's a quarter with a 0 magnification 30mm red dot. We have one flyer at the group, and the grouping here isn't the best, but still my thumb can cover it. That's 5 and that's 5. So, I mean, we're on. I was actually aiming for the number himself, so we shot a little high. So note to self, we'll just shoot a little bit lower. Something is crawling over here. I'm pretty sure it's a big spider. Where you at, buddy? Anyway, I'm gonna go in and find the air conditioning and drink some water. Y'all have a good day.